The Algerian People's National Army is the military force of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. It is the direct successor of the National Liberation Army, the armed wing of the Nationalist National Liberation Front, which fought French colonial rule during the Algerian War of Independence. The People's National Army includes the Algerian Land Forces, the Algerian Air Force, the Navy, and the Algerian Air Defense Force. The antecedents of the army were the conventional military units formed in neighboring Morocco and Tunisia during the War of Independence from France. Except from clashes with Morocco in 1963 and 1976, the armed forces have not been involved in hostilities against a foreign power. Their combat capabilities in defense of the country has thus remained untested. However, the Algerian military is arguably recognized to be one of the most professional and well-trained militaries in both Africa and the Arab world. Hi friends, I am Rajab and you are watching Al Zarat 313 YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about Algerian Army. Please like the video and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. The army is under the control of the president, who also is the Minister of National Defense. The U.S. Central Intelligence Agency estimated that military expenditure accounted for some 6% of GDP in 2019. Before 1984, the armed forces had relied on the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Defense to coordinate staff activities. That year, Chadli Benjedid announced the establishment of an ANP General Staff. The General Staff had responsibility for operational planning for the integrated armed forces, budgeting, information and communications, logistics and administrative support, mobilization and recruiting. It was not, however, part of the regular chain of command. In practice, the Armed Forces Chief of Staff dealt directly with the Chief of the Service Branches and with the commanders of the 6 military regions. Along with the Ministry of Defense, Metz wrote in 1993 that the senior hierarchy of armed forces include the Chief of Staff of the People's National Army, the Commander of the National Gendarmerie, the Chief of the DRS, and the Inspector General of the Land Forces. The army was in the process of being recognized into 4 divisions in 1993 and also has numerous independent brigades and battalions. There are 7 military regions, the 7th being added in 2013. The 6th military region was created in 1975 to cover the south and the 7th military region in 2013. Regular military forces are composed of conscripts. All Algerian men are required to do a year of military service. Military intelligence, recognized to have played a major political role, was long called military security, but recognized in the late 1980s and early 1990s into Department of Intelligence and Security. The DRS and its counter-espionage branch, DCE, was a leading role in the fight against the Islamic insurgency of the 1990s through a number of its own special forces units, as well as the establishing joint task force commands which assumed control over specialized military and police units. Since 2016, the DRS has been dissolved and the new Algerian Intelligence Service is the Direction des Services de Sécurité. Military forces are supplemented by a 150,000 member National Gendarmerie, a paramilitary body which is used mainly as a police force in rural areas. Please like the video and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. Thanks for watching.